This is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Today in this video, I am going to be joined by Bear. And I'm not only going to be joined by Bear today, because I'm also going to be joined by... Come on, hurry up, bye! Come on, quickly, bye! As fast as you can, bye! Oh, I can see someone. Wee, wrong bedroom. Other side of the hallway, that's Henry and Hilda's room. Oh dear, I'm also gonna be joined by Wee, who hasn't been in my lovely world for a little while and might not remember his way around my house. Then again, it is a little bit confusing. It's like a maze. To people that haven't been in my house before, when they try and walk around, I've literally got to hold their hand, or I don't know, make them hold the end of a piece of string and then like pull them around the place, otherwise they get lost. Anyway, I'm not gonna be joined only by Wee and Bear. I'm also going to be joined by Squashy and of course Esther. It's nice to finally have my lovely world filled up with friends again. It's always nice when me and Bear are building together, but it's good when we have more people to play some of our games with. So let's not waste any time whatsoever, and let's of course begin, as we always do, by going to the love garden to tell you all who is the lucky person who is the newest addition to my garden of signs, my garden full of lovely people on signs. And the new addition today is Eleanor. And the reason I'm adding Eleanor is because she sent me this picture of a Stampy cat face she made out of only flowers. And she said it took her about an hour to gather up all of the flowers, and it was difficult to make because they kept blowing away in the wind. But I thought it was such a pretty and creative thing to do. I wanted to say thank you so much for sending me the picture, and welcome to my love garden. Wait a minute, Lee. Is there something that I'm forgetting? I think I forgot to do something that I very rarely forget to do, and that is to eat my cake. Let's have breakfast in the love garden, shall we? You don't mind, Eleanor. I won't get any crumbs on your sign. I promise. I'll be careful. Nom 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 nom. Ooh. That's filled me full of energy, and I'm now ready for the race to the doghouse. And because I want to be quick today, we're going to have just no shenanigans, no gimmicks, straight up, fast as you can, to the doghouse. And I can kind of see in the background, you see all of my sheep jumping up and down, all of my very colourful sheep. We've been building lots of things out of wool recently, and so the pen is getting a little packed over there. It just makes me laugh. Anyway, no more distractions, and no ender pearls either, Bear. I saw that. A straight up running race to the doghouse. You have to go in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna go for the love heart, and I am off. And I think that was a good start. Oh, we're neck and neck. We're exactly neck and neck. Oh, I think I pulled slightly ahead. This is normally where Bear does better. I'm gonna do his tactic and jump down. I couldn't get through the door though, and Bear was able to win the race. Well, it looks like Squashy and Wee were the real winners because they were here before even us. Anyway though, Bear, you did win the race, so you can decide who you want to have joining us in today's video, and it looks like he wants Benton. Not a bad choice, and Benton is sitting up here on the top of the little ramp here. As a Benton, if you can follow us, we're going to go and play the new game. So the game we're playing today is the fireworks themed minigame I mentioned in the last episode, and the reason we're playing it is to decide who is going to be the employee of the month in my firework-shop. My firework-shop. That's it. That's what I called it. The firework-shop. It's a really confusing name, isn't it? And also I added you see these columns? I added a bit of a color going down just because I thought it looked a little bit nicer. But apart from that, we've not built anything new inside of here. So yeah, whoever wins today's game is going to have their sign up here inside of the workshop saying that they are the best person working in the shop. And this is the game down here. It's pretty simple actually. It's not the biggest and most extravagant game I've ever built, but it's probably hopefully one of the most fun. And that's because it's made entirely with fireworks, and it's called Fizz Bang. And Fizz Bang was actually the name I had originally came up with for the actual shop, but they ended up up changing that name, and so instead I decided to call this game Fizz Bang. And the reason it's called Fizz Bang is because I thought it was a funny name and it kind of works with fireworks. So that's the reasoning. So you can sit down here and you can go and watch us playing and stay away from all the fireworks, because you do not want to let your dogs out when fireworks are going off. It's very dangerous and they often get scared. Anyway, so what we're going to do is it's kind of like a memory game, and it will make sense more when we actually play it. But inside of this chest here, there's a whole load of colourful blocks, and inside of these dispensers there are fireworks, and I wouldn't step backwards if I was you, Lee Bear, because woo, there goes a firework, and you can see that the colour of the firework is the same as the block the dispenser's on. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here, we're going to grab the wool from the chest, and we're going to build along this wall 25 blocks of wool in a random order. We are then going to press the buttons on here that are going to go off in the same colour. So say if I had yellow, blue, red, green, I'd press yellow, blue, red, green on here, and the fireworks would go off, and then the person on the other side of the wall who can't see their trail of wool will be watching them blow up, and they will then need to try and copy the pattern with their fireworks. And then if they get it right, the person will pull a lever to say correct, and if they get it wrong, you guessed it, they're going to pull the lever to say it's wrong. And we're going to do it in 5 block intervals, which kind of means we're going to do the first 5, and if they get all of them, the next go we're going to do the first 10 all in one big row, and then 15, and then 20, and then at the end 25, and we're going to see who is the better at remembering the order of fireworks. So I think that makes sense, and if it doesn't, it will make sense very soon. So has Lee Bear grabbed the wool from here? Yep, looks like Lee Bear has claimed this side as his own. So you can go along now, Lee Bear, and start placing all of your blocks along in a row, and I'm going to go and do the same here. So I don't really need any of these tools and things, so let's get them out the way, and let's go and grab all of my different coloured pieces of wool. So let's start with this colour, and then green down there, and I think it's kind of a good idea to kind of do some patterns like this so they kind of stay the same for a bit and then change, just to make it really confusing. And now I'm going to go for just complete random anarchy. I'm going to go completely crazy, changing colors randomly, and then I'm going to do like a few in a row like this, just to make things confusing with purples and reds at the end, and then we're going to end at the very end with a green and then a yellow. So this is my tricky pattern which I've come up with. I don't need the rest of this wool anymore, so I can put this away in here, and I can go and grab my bread. And Lee Bear, you can go first. So now I need to watch really carefully at the skies, because Lee Bear should start launching his fireworks. And there we go. I saw a little bit of his head there. So he's going to start launching his fireworks, and I need to remember the order. So it's red, red, and then blue, red, red, blue, green, red, red, blue, green, purple. Now I need to do the same pattern. So it's red, red, blue, green, purple. There we go. That's the pattern that I thought it was. And now I just need to look at the lanterns, and if the correct light goes on, yay! I got it right. Hello, Lee. Peekaboo, peekaboo. Actually, I need to make sure I don't see any of your colors. So there we go. You can switch the correct light off now, and it's now my go to fire my ones in the sky and to see if Lee Bear can get them right. So I need to look at the order here, make sure I actually do it right. So it's this color. Lee Bear can't actually hear me, so I can say it. So it's blue, blue, and then green, green. So I do green, and then it's going to be another green, and then the last one is purple. You can see that the torches mark the first 5 along here, so I won't get confused. And now all I need to do is watch Lee Bear firing his rockets to see if he gets it right. So it's a blue, and then another blue. Very good. Now it should be 2 greens if he gets it right. Yep, 2 greens, and then the last one is a purple, and that is correct. Well done, Lee Bear. But now things are going to get even more difficult. Now he's going to be doing the first 10 of his colors in a row, and I need to try and remember all of them in one go. So this is where things are going to get even more difficult. I'm going to try and remember by singing it in a song, because I think that's the only way I can remember. So let's see if we can do this. It goes red, and then was it red again? Yep, red, red, then green, I think, was it? Maybe? No, blue. Red, red, blue, green, purple. So red, red, blue, green, purple, red, 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 blue, green, purple, red, blue, red, red, blue, green, purple, red, blue, green, green, purple. Oh, I think I've got confused already. Well, let's just see how many I can do. So it was red. Is this right? Red, blue, green, purple, and then was it red, green, purple, I think? Green, purple. I think that might have been what it is, but I wasn't sure. It is really hard to remember that. Oh no, I got it wrong. So I have failed. So Liebe, you can't come round, but I can go here. Liebe, if you stand on the which one I got wrong, and then I can count along and see what my score was. See if I got any of them right. So I got this first one wrong here. So which means I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 7 right. So Liebe needs to try and get 7 to draw with me or more in order to win and go into the next round. But before I forget, I'm going to go and put that sign down there. So Liebe, you need to watch carefully now as I'm going to go and launch my ones and see if he can do better than me. And to be honest, I reckon that he will be able to do better than me because I didn't do that well. So I got, it's blue, and then blue again, and then green, and then green again, and then it was purple, and this is where it might get a little bit confusing because it's purple, and then it's blue, and then it's purple again, and then it's blue again, and then it's red, then yellow, so then red, and then yellow. So that might either be extra confusing or extra easy, but yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see how well Liebe does. So he now needs to go and start pulling his levers and see if he gets them right. And it's nice that it's become nighttime as well. It makes it a little bit more dramatic. You can see the fireworks better. So there we go, he's got them all right so far. Should be a green now. The next one should be a purple. Oh, he's hesitating a bit. I think he's got a bit confused. And yes, he got it though. He got the purple, and now it should be blue. Yep, he got that one again. And now purple again. Is he going to be able to do it? Oh, he seems a bit confused. No, he did red. He got it wrong. I did confuse him with that part, which means that Liebe has got it wrong. It doesn't really matter what he does next because, yeah, he wasn't able to get them ones right. So I would pull the lever to say that he got it wrong, but he's already pulled it down. So let me just go and switch his lever up and pull my one down just so he knows that he didn't get it right. So how many did he do? He got this purple wrong. So he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he only got 6. This is the one he got wrong, so he did red instead of purple, which means he only got 6. So let me go and put his score down. I think I was pretty tricky with the ordering that I did, and so that means that I was able to beat Liebe, and I'm going to be going into the finals. So no worries, Liebe. It's a very if game, and I know because I was playing against you. Right then, so it's now going to be Squashy going up against Wee. So Liebe, if you go and grab your shears, we can go and clean up all of the wall that we put down, and we can go and put it back into the chest, and then the game will be ready and set up for Squashy and Wee to go up against each other. So whoever wins out of this game is going to be going up against me in the grand final to see who the employee of the month is going to be. So let's go and put all of this wool away in here. I can go and grab my tools back as well, and oh, I need to put the blue wool down here as well. And right then, so if you pick a side, Wee, you can come this side if you want, and you can go and grab all of the wool from the chest and just place them in a big row along here. And Squashy, you can do the same on this side. So it's 25 blocks. I wonder if anyone's going to be able to do better than 7. I would assume that they would be able to. I think it might be almost impossible for them to get all 25 in a row, but who knows? Some people are very good at remembering things. And Liebe, watch out, there's a creeper, Liebe. Oh, no. Oh, whoa. Did you see how far Liebe went then? Liebe went absolutely flying. Make sure you keep an eye out for googlies, Liebe. It has become nighttime. I don't want us to sleep though, because I like seeing all of the fireworks going off in the middle of the night. And let's see how well everyone's doing. It looks like Wee-Wee's finished his row, and Squashy's just about finished hers as well. So Wee-Wee, you want to be watching the skies now. Squashy, you can go and start firing the fireworks in the same colors as the pattern down here. And I don't want to say out loud what the colors are because I don't want to give an unfair advantage to anyone watching. You can see Wee-Wee there just absolutely concentrating on all of the colors exploding. And oh, there's a huge slime. There is an absolute absolutely huge slime going after me. Lee Bear, I need better guard duty. I need you to keep an eye out for the googlies. That's your job. While they play, you need to keep an eye out for all of the googlies. And I didn't get to see all of the fireworks going up, but luckily I can just look here at the colors and see whether he got them right or not. So so far so good. I probably shouldn't spoil it too much. I guess at this point it doesn't really matter what I say because he has to remember them anyway, and that looks good as well. And can he get the final one? Oh, very good, very good. All correct from Wee Wee's first go. There's the scary first go. You don't want to get the first 5 wrong because it might be a little bit embarrassing. So now, Squashy, you need to look up to the skies because Wee Wee is about to start launching his pattern down here, and it's time for Squashy to see if she can remember the pattern as well. So whenever you're ready, Wee Wee, start pressing the buttons. And Lee Bear, I want you on guard duty. I want you to make sure that we have no more googlies trying to ruin our fun game of Fizz Bang. And let's see what they've done for the patterns, because it's so much about the pattern as well as remembering it. There's certain combinations of colors that might be harder to remember than others. So it's also very important when arranging your colors to make sure you do it in a difficult order. So it's now Squashy's go to start firing the fireworks, and let's see how well she can do. If I stand back here, I can see the row of colors as well as the fireworks going off in the sky, and to see whether she's able to get them correct. And oh, it looks quite good. Let's wait for Wee Wee to pull the lever, and yes, it was 100% correct. Well done, Squashy. So now things are getting difficult. Now Squashy has to do the first 10 in a row, and Wee Wee needs to try and remember them. So not only does he need to try and remember the 5 from before, he also needs to add 5 new ones he has to remember at the same time. I think we're putting everyone's brains to capacity here for the the amount of firework colors they are able to remember. But so far, they seem to be doing pretty well. So let's go and stand here. We can see the order that he needs to remember. It's quite a little sneaky one. It's quite a little bit of a sneaky order. The pattern actually seems quite similar to the one that I used on my go. Very similar, in fact. So maybe Squashy saw my go and saw that Lee Bear found it a little bit difficult to remember and decided to do something similar. But let's see how well Wee Wee does remembering the order. I think, yep, that was the final one there. That's what was the 10th one. I'm going to go here and try and take out all of these googlies that are determined to ruin the game, but we're not going to let them. And let's see how Wee Wee does remembering the order. So let's try and work out where he is on the pattern. So I think that was that one there. No, that was that green one there, and now he should do that block there. And yes, he was able to do the blue one. It should now be that color. Let's see if he's able to get it right. A little bit of a hesitation, but there he was able to get it. And this is the bit that might be a little bit tricky, but it looks like it's so far so good. Yes, and he got that one right again. Will he get the next one? Yes, he did. He did it. He's got one more left to get right. And no! He so nearly was the first person to get 10 in a row, but sadly, the final one he wasn't able to get right. I'm afraid you're going to do it, Squashy. You've got to go and pull the lever just to let we know that sadly he didn't get the 10th one right, but he was able to get 9 in a row, which is the best score yet. So it doesn't really matter so much because all it is to get you into the final, but that is the best score so far. So then it's now going to be Squashy's go. So Wee Wee, you can go and start launching the fireworks. So he's going to be firing the fireworks in this order. And actually, you know what? I think what we might do, rather than going and having a final round, I think we might just use these scores to decide who is going to be the winner. I think that might be a little bit more of a fair way of doing it. So this is even more important than Squashy. She's not just trying to beat Wee Wee. She is trying to get the best score to win the game overall. So she's got to get at least 9 to draw a Wee Wee, or 10 or over in order to win. So I think Wee Wee's pulled all 10 of his fireworks have all been launched. So now we can go and watch and see how many she can get right. There's becoming a day as well, which does actually make it a little bit harder to see the fireworks. It should still be fine. They are still pretty clear, but it was much easier to see them when it was nighttime. And so far, so good. And she's firing them really quickly. I think that might be a good tactic. just to shoot them off as fast as you can, because then that way you don't have to remember them for so long. And so far, she's doing very, very well. Can she keep it up? She's getting close to the 10 mark. She needs to get 2 more right, and then she would have set the record. She's drawing with Wee Wee. Can she get the last color right? And she can! That is 10 in a row from Squashy. Correct. But it's not over yet. Even though you've won, let's see how much further we can go. So Wee Wee, you now need to do the first 15, so all 15 colors in a row. Let's test Squashy and see how many she can remember. So no matter what, she is going to be the employee of the month, but let's just see if she can go even further and remember more than 10 in a row. I don't know how she got 10, to be honest. I was amazed that I got 7, but she managed to get all 10, and it looked like she did it very easily. I think the tactic of trying to do it really fast was a good one. And there's a little bit of cake down here. Num num num. Don't mind if I do. I'm sorry, Ben. And you can have a bit more of the cake as well. I won't steal it all from you. Anyway, in the background, you can see all of the fireworks going off. It doesn't really matter about watching them because I know he's just doing this order along here, and I can see what they're going to be anyway. The exciting time is once he's done all 15 of them, and Squashy has to try and remember the order. You can see how intently she's staring up on the fireworks. I'm amazed she can even see them with that helmet almost covering her eyes. Right, this is it. She's going straight to doing the fireworks. Let's see if she's going to be able to get over 10 in a row. I think even getting 10 in a row again would be a small achievement in itself, but let's see if she can go even farther. So she got the green one. She's now going for that color. Yes, it now needs to be this color. She is doing it so fast. You can see just how confident she is, or a little bit of a pause there, but she was still able to get it right, and she's almost at the 10 mark again. Just one more and then she would have at least equaled her last score. Can she get the color right? Oh, I think she's a bit confused, but no, she managed to get it right anyway, and now this is to get 11 and set a new record, and she did it. She was able to get 11. Do you think she can get the full 15? She's doing well. Can she get the rest of them? Oh, no, but that was right. That was right, sorry. She was able to do it. I thought there was only 2 there, but there was 3, and she got the next one as well. Can she get the final one to make it 15? No! The final one was wrong, which means that she was still able to get 14 in a row, which is exactly double what I got, and way better than what everyone else got. So there we go. There is Squashy's score down here. So the final score is Squashy with 14, Wee Wee with 9, me with 7, and Lee Bear with 6. So that means that Squashy is the Fizz Bang champion, and also the employee of the month at the firework-shop. So if you take this sign, Squashy, you can go and you can place it inside of the firework-shop wherever you want, and yeah, you can be the employee of the month. And we always say employee of the month, but yeah, you're kind of the employee of the month for every single month because we never bother changing it. And you know what? I'm going to go and make a very special firework just for Squashy, just to say well done. So I think it, of course, needs to be a yellow firework, seeing as it's for Squashy. And let's go and I need obviously the gunpowder. I'm going to add a few pieces of gunpowder to make it go even higher. And I need the paper as well. And let's add in some glowstone so it can be a nice yellow twinkly one. And let's make it into a star as well. Actually, let's go and add a gold nugget in, so that way we can make it into a star as well. So if I stand here, all of my materials will be being gathered here nicely. Here's my paper, and now all I need to do is wait for the final few things, which should be the glowstone and the nugget. Is it coming? I'm not sure if they're coming. Let me go and press the buttons again and make sure they actually got fired out. For some reason, they don't always get fired out for some reason, so it doesn't matter too much. There we go. Here has my glowstone has just about arrived. I don't know if that's the new glowstone. I think that might have been the old one. It just took a really long time getting here. So yeah, once my gold nugget's here, I can make a very special firework for Squashy to say well done, and she can launch it, and then we'll end the video there. So here we go. Here's my gold nugget. So if I go to the crafting table, first I need to make the fireworks star. So I'm going to add in the dandelion yellow, and add the glowstone in, and the gunpowder as well. And if I add the nugget in as well, we have a star-shaped yellow twinkly one. And now I need to go and make that into a rocket. So I'm going to go put my gunpowder in, as well as the star. And if I spread out the gunpowder, it will make it so it goes even higher. So there we go. Here is my rocket. And Squashy, this is for you. This is for you. You can launch your very special rocket because you're the employee of the month. So if you take that, we can all go outside and we can see your big star-shaped twinkly rocket flying in the sky. And then that will be the end of the episode. So I want to thank you all very much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to be heading back over to the fun land, and I'm going to be starting to build a brand new mini game there. But for now, I want to thank Lee Bear, Wee Wee, and Squashy for joining me. All of you for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.